Hello. I'm here live in my office. What's going on, everybody? Let's see here. Comments will appear here. Tap the comment icon. Okay. Well, let's see if there's any comments. Comments are hidden. No, I want comments. If you guys are just joining this live, please say hello. Tell me where you're from. Tell me your name. I've got some important information to go over with you guys today. How to combat trolls in 2016. I've got some live data here to show you guys, which is really exciting. I see 712 viewers. Hello, hey Samantha, how's it going? Hey Ryan, what's up? How are you? Hey Jamae, what's going on? You can't hear me. Uh-oh, you need to put your volume on your computer. Hello, hi Anita, what's going on? Hey Mark, yes, I am live here in my office. Live in the flesh. We've got my plant-based t-shirt on here from California. It's from my friend Rich Roll to celebrate the dietary guidelines that just came out today, which aren't really any different, not much different anyways from the last 35 years, which is a shame. So, hey guys, yes, hey Kathy, hey Lisa, I see all of your comments here, which is so incredible. Right now we have 1,300K viewers. I am not going to start. Emily, you were in the webinar. What's going on? Hey! I just did a webinar with all the Eating Guide members. So much fun. So I've got some important things to share with you here today. It is going to be exciting. I'm going to teach you how to combat trolls in 2016, and there's no better example than what has just happened here in the last 24 hours. And I'm going to show you live right here on my computer screen what is going on, which is going to be really, really exciting. So let's get into that in just a second. I see 1.5K, I see 1.6K live viewers on here, which is really exciting. And I just want to give you guys some background about what happened in the last 24 hours. About 12:30 yesterday, I posted a new investigation on foodbabe.com. This investigation, if you go to foodbabe.com, is the first article. The title of it is "Read This Before You Ever Stand in Line at the Deli Counter Again." And it is about a company you've been asking me to investigate, to find out if they're really telling the truth about their products. Boar's head meat that you'll find in virtually almost every grocery store in America, maybe, at least in the majority of grocery stores in America. And you'll find this meat at the deli counter, and people stand in line and they get this deli counter meat, and people really enjoy it. They like the taste of it. I personally have had it. My family used to buy it. So this is a brand that was really familiar to me, and many of you were asking about. And because I wanted to investigate this, I put my whole team on it. We called them, we emailed them, we contacted customer service. I even reached out to the president of Boar's Head to find out information about what's in their meat. And they would not give us the list of ingredients in their meat, which is kind of crazy. Number one, the only way we were able to obtain a list of ingredients in their meat was through calling Publix, and because Publix supplies their meat, they told us off the back of the packages. So I'm so excited so many of you guys are on here. We have over 2,000 live viewers. So I'm about to get into some juicy details here in just a minute, so don't stop watching. I want you guys to share this broadcast right now with your friends and family, and I want them to join live so they can see what we are up against when we reveal the truth about the food industry, and when we reveal the truth about meat companies specifically, because I tell you, when people go after meat, nothing stays sane. I mean, everybody goes crazy. So let's share this right now with your friends and family, and I want to show you what's happened in the last 24 hours since going and telling people about this information that I learned about Boar's Head. So now I'm going to show you my computer screen. So you're not going to see me anymore. You're going to see my computer screen. I want to show you a couple details here really quickly. And I love everybody saying hello. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see. Am I going to be able to? Oh, there we go. It doesn't work like Periscope. Okay, so this is the post in question. Posted it yesterday at 12 o'clock. Okay? And right here, you'll see this is their motto and their sign. It says, trust Boar's Head for no fillers, byproducts, artificial colors or flavors, no trans fats, no gluten. Okay, most of that is true, okay? But when I digged deep and found out from Publix customer service what was in these meats, I couldn't believe it. There was caramel coloring. Caramel coloring, we checked. They're using caramel color 3 and 4. These are considered carcinogens according to the IARC, which is the International Agency for Research on Cancer. These are artificial food dyes made with ammonia. Remember, you see that they said no artificial food dyes, no artificial colors. Well, I'm showing that, yes, indeed, Boar's Head meat has caramel coloring added to it. Not only that, it's got a ton of sugar, GMOs, and other additives and some preservatives as well in there, as well as it's browned, like this lemon pepper oven roasted chicken is browned with cottonseed oil. Cottonseed oil is made from a textile plant, cotton. It's not even regulated like food from the FDA. That means that many more toxic pesticides can be sprayed on it. They had a fat and oil shortage back in the day a long time ago, so they actually used to throw away this cottonseed oil, but now they've repurposed it and put it in the food industry because there was a shortage a long time ago, and so somebody invented a way to hydrogenate it and make it into Crisco, and so it became popular in food, and now they're using it to brown meat, okay? This isn't what I consider high quality meat when you need to brown meat in cottonseed oil. So I wanted to write about this. I wanted to tell people the truth about Boar's Head meat, the fact that the majority of their products are raised with antibiotics, the fact that there are some preservatives, that there are artificial colors, that there are GMOs, and people need to be aware of this. And so at the bottom of this post, after 4,500 people shared it yesterday, just on Facebook alone, but many other places they shared it. You see another total share button of 18K. And this is just, about 24 hours ago. Many people headed over to the Boar's Head Facebook page, especially customers, especially people that want to see Boar's Head answer to some of these claims that they say they are not using artificial colors, and ask them specifically about the caramel coloring and ask them to post their ingredients online. Oh, and then you see over here, #1 troll already there, ready to go. But what has happened in the last 24 hours and what we're up against, let me just switch this so you can see me before I get into all the juicy details. I want to just go through this real quick. Before I get into all this juiciness, there's some juice. Continue live. There we go. You guys back? You guys there? Okay. All right. So before I get into all this juiciness, I want to tell you, this is what we're going to be up against in 2016. This is not the first time this has happened with a campaign. This is actually happening over and over again. As soon as I shared this post yesterday, hundreds of people went to Boar's Head Facebook page and left comments. They talked about how they used to buy these products, that they don't anymore because it's not as high quality as they thought it was. They were upset at the ingredients in their meats because when people go to the deli counter, they only get the meat. They get the meat and they go home and they make a sandwich. And so what we're up against here is that now we're trying to expose the truth behind all of these companies. Pages on Facebook that are controlled by PR firms, that are controlled by people behind Monsanto and other food companies, send trolls to the Boar's Head page to attack you, to attack members of the Food Babe Army, to attack us. Every time we try to ask these companies for the truth, we ask them to be transparent. We ask them, hey, if you're going to say no artificial colors, really mean it. And we expose their fraudulent practices, okay? When we do this and we stand up for our rights and we ask these companies to change, now droves of trolls who are being controlled by PR agencies are going there to attack. And they do one thing and one thing only. They attack me. They attack me over and over again, and they attack the messenger, and they leave hundreds of comments about how I'm a fearmonger, I'm pseudoscientific, you shouldn't believe me, I can't believe you use Food Babe as source, you're a Luddite, you're stupid, you're dumb because you're following Food Babe. Well, you know what? I know you guys aren't just following me blindly. You guys are smart. You know the truth when you look at the ingredients. You've researched these ingredients yourself. You're reading books about these ingredients. You're learning this stuff from so many different consumer advocacy groups and agencies and doctors. And you guys are some of the smartest food activists out there and people who are taking back control of their food because you want to feed your family safe food. You are not stupid like they say you are. And I just want to show you what has happened in the last 24 hours and the stuff that you're up against and how to deal with it. So I'm going to show you some examples right now on my computer again. Okay? I love all you guys here and I'm reading your comments. I'm going to go back and read them all. All right, here we go. All right, let's open the first one. Let's just see here. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's see here. So this person, Kendra, awesome. She says, this family will no longer be buying deli meats from Boar's Head thanks to being so afraid to list in every ingredient. All I need is to trust, not to trust. All I need to see, this is all I need to see, not to trust your company. Hashtag Food Babe all the way. Okay, and I'm not gonna twist this around too much. Then you see this Joe Ware, someone say, Food Babe is a huge purveyor of BS propaganda by multi-billion-dollar whole organic food industry. Sure I am. All right, so the next one here is Laugh Out Loud, Food Babe, the toxic chemical hypocrisy of Food Babe, and writes an article written by one of the PR trolls here on Forbes to go against Mark Hyman, Dr. Mark Hyman, distinguished Dr. Mark Hyman, and me as well. So we see here, then they post a meme. Unless I'm paid to endorse it, it causes cancer. So again, they're going after me again. If Food Babe is your source, there are much better health issues lurking in your future than random deli meats. Food Babe is too busy collecting money from stuff she sells to care about the harm she's doing to dumb people. Toxic Food Babe's army. Food Babe army of dumb. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. And these are people with real concerns about Boar's Head. You'll notice that they don't try to say, you know, Boar's Head is doing the right thing. Boar's Head is telling the truth. They're not trying to tell anything about Boar's Head. They're just going straight for the messenger to try to confuse the public and try to stop us from exposing this truth. So right here we've got Robert, okay? He leaves a whole comment about all of these different things in Boar's Head meats. He said the real red flag was the apparent unwillingness to furnish a list of ingredients used in your products, which in addition to being listed on your website should be listed on all product packaging, okay? Then of course they go after the fact that, you know, this came from foodbabe.com, that, you know, that's a lot of words. I don't buy your product, but change it anyway, after which you still won't buy it. Tell me I'm wrong. So they're claiming that, you know, these people who are on this page leaving these comments do not buy these products. I can tell you for fact that many of the people who read the post yesterday, Boar's Head Food, are actually buying Boar's Head meats, and they're really concerned about this. They say that this woman is crazy. They show screenshots of old posts taken out of context. They're constantly going after this guy because they posted a Food Babe article. Look, another Food Babe nut. They're not GMOs. It's just honey and salt. You know, and I'm like, how is cottonseed oil not GMO? But anyways, all right. So, and then they're like, this is an LLC you trust. Food Babe is not a person. Food Babe is a corporation. I mean, this is ridiculous. Am I really a corporation? Give me a break. All right, I'm gonna put my little thing on here. So those are just some examples of what you will encounter when you go and you ask for the truth. You ask companies for the truth. Post your ingredients. Tell us if you really don't use artificial ingredients. Don't use caramel coloring level 3 and 4 made from ammonia. And tell us the truth. And all I have to say is all of these people who are incredibly courageous that went on Boar's Head Facebook page. And I'm going to actually post right now here. I'm going to go back to Facebook. Hold on one sec, guys. And I'm going to, right here, edit post. And I'm going to put on the top of here, go see at Boar's Head Facebook page for reference. So you guys can see all of this stuff with your own eyes. Go see Boar's Head Facebook page for reference and comment. All right. So I think what's really important for you guys to realize here, and there's so many good, I'm going to show you one more example in just a minute, is the troll game is this, okay? This is what they do. They watch us like a hawk. They watch every little thing we do. They're watching right here on Facebook. They watch me on Periscope. They watch my Instagram to see where I am. They watch everything we do, okay, as activists. That's the first thing. Then they look for anything to use against us, okay? Something taken out of context, some not explanation, something I said 4 years ago without any, remembrance of anything, and they try to use that against you forever, okay? And then they monitor our work so when it's featured positively on any major news network or outlet, that they inform their troll people, their troll gang about this, and then they go comment on those articles. So you'll see comments on any articles that have to do with our work. These same comments: Food Babe is a corporation, she's out for your money, she's a pseudoscientist, she's a fear mongerer, when all really I am is a normal, everyday girl looking for the truth about our food. And that is what I've been, and that is what I've been true to, and you guys know that. So not only do they do that, but they promote industry-funded ideas, right? You don't see them asking these questions of Boar's Head. You don't see them going up against the science. They actually ignore the science, right? They ignore that consumer advocacy groups that are made up of several scientists who deem a lot of these chemicals very controversial. They ignore all of that. And they say that we're stupid, we're chemophobic, that we don't know what we're talking about. But I tell you, knowing what's in our food is going to keep us safe. It's going to keep us healthy, and it's going to keep us from getting sick. And that is one thing I know, because I changed around my whole diet and my whole life based on this lifestyle, and it has changed my health. Got off every single prescription drug, never felt or looked better. So another thing I want to mention here is I want to show you another example of what happens and then what to do. What do you do when you encounter this? When you go to Boar's Head page, which I hope you will, and leave a comment and tell them, post your ingredients online, get out the artificial ingredients, get out the GMOs, go antibiotic, stop using routine use of antibiotics. Ask them for these things, because so many people are blindly buying these deli meats thinking they're better. And that is really the purpose of these investigations, so that we change company after company based on this information. And if you haven't realized what we changed in 2015, you need to read my second latest post on foodbabe.com and read about all of the amazing changes we've made together as food industry activists and people who are concerned about our food. We are changing the food industry faster than ever. So I want to show you one more example. It's a juicy one. It's so good, because this poor lady, she just got destroyed by these trolls, and no one should have to take this. And so I'm going to tell you how to deal with it in just a minute too. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera back again. All right. Okay, so you see I'm live here. I want to show you this. I'm going to find this example here. Here we go. So we've got Susie Orr here. Your marketing leads us to believe you use no additives or chemicals in your products. Please make full ingredient lists available easily so consumers can make informed choices about your products. Also, please consider offering a few organic meats to consumers. That's like a basic request to a company, right? Like, we deserve better. We should know what we're eating, and we should also not have you know, exposure to so many additives and chemicals that just aren't necessary? Do we really need to caramel our meats with carcinogenic caramel coloring? All right, so we see the comments here, and every other comment is a condescending comment or a comment against me. Please, let's not bring science into this. I brought science into this. Transparency is science, right? Like knowing what's in your food. How are we going to look at anything scientific without knowing what's in our food? How pathetic are you to believe everything fraud boob tells you? She's a known liar and has been exposed such time and time again. Oh, really? I have? Then they post these to make fun of people who ask for organic food. Organic tinfoil hat and put a lettuce leaf on there. I mean, that's so ridiculous. All right. And then someone's stealing the meme. Okay. And then they show like, I do research. And then they show these people in lab coats. Well, you know what? Reading ingredient labels is freaking research. It is learning what's in your food, and you should not be ashamed of that. And these people want to make you ashamed. You have to ask yourself, okay? And this goes on and on and on. And this is just based on someone posting a suggestion to Boar's Meat based on what they've learned, okay? That's all they did. Yes, exactly. We just want to know what's in our food. I'm sorry for this back and forth, but I wanted to make sure you saw my screen. And I have to go in like 2 minutes here, so I'm going to make this fast. Here's the bottom line, and I've got a couple minutes here, and I know this is all sideways and crooked and crazy, but I just want to level with you here, is that every time we expose something in 2016, this is what we're up against. These people are going to come and attack us. They're going to go after me personally, and I'm willing to take one for the team. I've already proven that, right? I'm willing. I don't know what it is in my bones or my body. Maybe it's because it's the truth is on my side. But I will take whatever they want to throw at me. I do not care what they say about me. But what I do care about is how you react to this kind of situation. And I want to teach you how to deal with these trolls. And so rule number 1, you're never going to win a debate with a troll. Because a troll doesn't have intellectual honesty. They're going to do whatever they can to wear you down. So the best strategy is to call them out, expose them as shills, expose them for who they are, people who are against the truth, who are for artificial ingredients in our food, who are for GMOs, and move on. And keep posting and putting pressure on these companies to do the right thing. The main thing you can do is keep posting and not be scared to post, because that is the reason they do this, to make you feel stupid, to make you feel like you're wrong. But you know what? I know you guys are smart, because I know you guys are researchers at heart. I know you guys love this information. You read my blog because I go in depth. I do 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 word posts linking to resources and citations and everything for my data so that you guys can go back and read and research for yourself. And so I know that you guys out there are going to defeat these trolls. And so I want you to remember, no matter what you do, you're not going to change their minds. And if they continue to bug you, you can ban and block them. And that's what I've had to do, because they've tried to take over my pages. They try to harass me on a daily basis. You've seen some of the things that I've responded to on the blog last year of what kind of situations I've had to deal with. Even if you go to my book today on Amazon and you look at the 1 stars, you'll see these same comments there, the same messages about fear-mongering, about chemophobia, that I'm not scientific, I don't have any degrees to do this. But I can tell you this right now, and if you watched In Defense of Food, Michael Pollan's new film that's free on pbs.org, he says it so well, and so does Marion Nessel. You don't have to be a scientist to know how to eat. We are all capable of learning this information. We're all capable of learning it when we have the truth about our food, when we know what we're eating. And so at the end of the day, the other thing I want you to do for these trolls, because we can't save everyone, right? Not everyone's going to be saved. And so I don't want you to try to convince everyone. I want you to only try to convince your family, the people that you love and you care about. And at the end of the day, you have to just bless these trolls and ignore them. And you have to just wish them well and hope that they find their path. Because we can't save everyone. We're only going to be able to save the people who have their eyes open. And you guys out there have your eyes open. And I can't thank you enough for that. And I hope this has given you an opportunity to see behind the scenes of what happens when you launch a new article, a new discovery about a food company, and what you're up against when you try to change the food industry. And I am late for a call right now. I'm getting text, and it's about my next investigation. So I love you guys so much. I want you guys now to go to Boar's Head page and leave a comment. Read the latest investigation, research it for yourself, call Boar's Head Food and ask them for the ingredients. Find out for yourself. And then leave a comment on Boar's Head and ask them to change. We deserve better. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.